Hallo und herzlich willkommen auf meinem Kanal. Mein Name ist Patricia und heute versuche ich zu erklären euch darüber appeal visa. Appeal after visa rejection. That's what I'll try to talk about. I've once been rejected visa and appealed. So what I share is not so professional. I just base it on what I've gone through, and I just hope that maybe if I had a lot of information, this wouldn't have happened to me. And so I just take it upon myself to share some of the information, so that maybe one person can save some time and just get it one time. Or maybe if they refuse you, at least you know how to do it. So after you apply, the first thing that you need to do, as I've always said, check the website, because there they've told you what they need and you produce these things. So after you produce these things and you apply for that visa, you pay the visa fees which they need. If by the end of the day they say we refuse your visa, they will probably call you or email you to come and get your passport, because the fees are forfeited, so that you know that they even give you a refusal letter and the reasons stated in that letter to say we have refused you for this reason. For example, they may tell you we have refused you because we find that you don't have sufficient funds to fund for your journey or to cater for your journey as you have described it. We find that somehow you'll be stranded or you have problem. Maybe they will just tell you funds, but maybe that's the concept behind it. Or they will tell you that we find that your ties to your country are not strong, so we are not really sure what you are going there to do. Maybe if they tell you ties to your country, what they feel is you are going to stay. So I'm going to base on this. There could be many decisions, maybe crime, or if you have a past crime, they can tell you that. So based on this, then you would know the way forward. So the best thing to do is, what I would advise you, if you have been rejected visa, instead of reapplying, I feel you should just appeal, because if you reapply, you have to pay back fees again. But if you appeal, you just appeal based on that same visa that you submitted. So if it's approved, it's approved. You don't need to pay any visa fee anymore. So you need to write an appeal letter to say, for example, you can just say, I wish to express my sorrowful for receiving a rejection letter dated on such day for the visa that I applied for. I believe that I was qualified and I didn't understand why this visa was refused. I read the reason, I understand it. For example, if they tell you ties to your country, just know you need to tighten it more. You can look for other things to tighten it more, because you need to prove to them that their reason is not good enough. So you don't take back the same original application. What you take back is the same with additional information to convince them or to suppress the reason for you to say you object because you have enough. You need to add more, because that's what they are looking for. So you add more information. For example, if it has to do with maybe money or financial things, you have to prove other means. Probably you can bring in somebody that can help you, or you can look for other, you can source for more funds and also deposit in your account, so that it may show that it has increased, Yeah, it has accumulated at least to the standard where they expect that you'll be able to take care of yourself. So write this appeal letter. This is where you need to explain, I have added this document, I have added this document, that, and that. And probably also you need a strong cover letter to explain your journey, how you plan it and everything. How do you want it to come out, so that these things strengthen your application. And I can assure you, you will get it as long as you understand the reason for your refusal and you work on that reason. And you can even state that it's urgent. You can state on the appeal, the refusal appeal letter, you can say urgent. You can even state to say, as I've appealed now, I wish to travel on this date to that date. You refresh also your insurance because by this time it would have expired. So thank you for watching my videos. I've concluded the visa part. If I've not shared any visa type here, it's because I've not applied for such kind of visa. So all these visa topics, you will find them in my description box. Read more and peruse more, but you can write me if I have any answer to your question. I can answer and I can help you. Yeah, because knowledge is power. So, mocht ihr weitere Video von mir sehen? Natürlich, dann abonniere meinen Kanal. Gefällt dir dieses Video? Bitte vergessen Sie nicht zu teilen, zu kommentieren und zu liken. Ich liebe euch.